Imagine standing on Mars, watching its once red desert slowly turn green, rivers forming, plants taking root, and an atmosphere thickening just enough to hold warmth. This is the world of the second book in Kim Stanley Robinson's, where the battle for the future of the red planet intensifies. But this isn't just a sci-fi story about space exploration. It's a deep, intricate saga of politics, environmental transformation, and the very nature of human society. Today we dive into how it takes us from survival to revolution, from barren landscapes to living ecosystems, and from fragile human settlements to the brink of a new civilization. Green Mars Terraforming, Politics and Revolution. When we last left off the first Martian revolution had collapsed and Earth's powerful transnational corporations, essentially mega-governments, had reasserted control. Now decades have passed. Some of the first 100, the original settlers, are in hiding while Earth continues exploiting Mars, treating it like a distant colony. But beneath the surface, change is brewing. Scientists and rebels work together, secretly planning for independence. Meanwhile, terraforming efforts are accelerating. Massive mirrors orbiting the planet reflect sunlight, underground nuclear explosions, release subsurface gases, and genetically engineered plants begin to take hold. Mars is no longer just a scientific outpost, it's a battleground of ideologies. There are three main perspectives shaping its future. 1. The Greens. Led by figures like Saxifrage Sax-Russell, these scientists and engineers believe in full-scale terraforming. They envision Mars as a second Earth, complete with oceans, breathable air, and self-sustaining ecosystems. 2. The Reds. Led by Anne Claiborne, this faction believes Mars should remain untouched. To them, the planet has an inherent value, a right to exist in its natural state, free from human interference. 3. The Political Revolutionaries. Figures like Nergal and Maya play key roles in pushing for Martian independence. They recognize that controlling Mars isn't just about science, it's about self-governance, power structures, and resisting corporate control. As terraforming accelerates, so does political unrest. The underground resistance, known as the Areophany, grows stronger, with members secretly organizing sabotage missions against Earth's corporate powers. Meanwhile, Nergal, a child born on Mars, represents a new generation, one that has never known Earth and sees Mars as their true home. But what sparks the revolution? A critical moment comes when transnational corporations attempt to militarize Mars further, enforcing harsher control over its resources. This leads to a turning point, the formation of a hidden Martian government and the planning of a second, more coordinated rebellion. Beyond politics is also a fascinating study of planetary engineering. Terraforming isn't just an idea, it's a series of real, plausible scientific processes. Robinson explores in stunning detail, giant mirrors in orbit to concentrate sunlight and warm the surface, bacteria and algae designed to create oxygen and enrich the soil, ice drilling and controlled melting to release water vapor into the atmosphere, and artificial greenhouse gases pumped into the air to trap heat. Each of these techniques mirrors real scientific proposals for future Mars colonization. By the end of, the revolution is no longer just a dream, it's happening. Armed uprisings spread across the planet, and the rebels gain crucial control points. Meanwhile, the ongoing terraforming means Mars is no longer the same planet it was at the start. The battle for independence is as much about controlling this new environment as it is about fighting for political freedom. The stage is set for the final book in the trilogy, where Mars reaches its next phase. Oceans forming, full independence looming, and a future that will redefine humanity's place in the solar system. Kim Stanley Robinson's isn't just a sci-fi novel, it's a blueprint for the future, a thought experiment about what it means to build a civilization from scratch. As we look toward real missions to Mars, it raises crucial questions. Should we terraform other worlds? Who gets to decide how a new planet is governed? And what happens when humans bring their own conflicts to an untouched land? If you found this deep dive fascinating, make sure to like and subscribe for more explorations of sci-fi, space science, and the future of humanity beyond Earth. And let me know in the comments, would you want to live on a terraformed Mars, or should we leave it untouched? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where we explore the final chapter of this incredible trilogy.